Hello friends and welcome to this video. If you're new to the channel, I'm really happy that you found your way here. I'm Sleeper and this is our bonsai restoration series. Quick backstory, I recently adopted a gorgeous variety of 15 outdoor bonsai from a family member who cannot care for them properly anymore, and on this channel I'm going to be restoring these beautiful trees. A lot of them have become overgrown and in need of some maintenance over the past few years. Today we're going to be doing restoration work on tree number 3 in our grove. It's a beautiful azalea tree and it has to be a couple of decades old by now. As you can see, the trees are gradually getting bigger in the collection, and pretty soon I'm going to be doing these restorations outside. For the trees are getting too big for me to bring indoors, and my studio room for the project just isn't appropriate for it. So I'm looking forward to being out in the sunshine working on these outdoor bonsai in the yard as soon as I can get a proper stage set up for them. Seasonally, time is starting to be of the essence too with my deciduous trees, because with all of the new growth coming in, it's going to get harder and harder to do the work on these bonsai as they thicken out. So this restoration video is going to be a little bit different than the last couple that I have done in the past. Instead of letting it run for a full 2 or 3 hours, I'm going to be posting a quick time-lapse short for each tree, and then a video like this one that'll probably run 7 to 10 minutes, and you'll get a more fast-forward view of taking care of the restoration. If you like the longer videos, go check them out, drop a comment or a like on them, and that'll give me an idea that you guys want that full-length content together. Otherwise, if you like the shorter videos, give them some engagement, then I'll know that that's what you guys want to see more of moving forward. So let's jump into tree number 3's restoration. Again, this is a fantastic azalea that needs a thorough cleanup. With spring rolling in, the leaves and the buds are already blooming all over this tree, so I wanted to get in and out as quick as I could and get it restored before it fully blooms. And honestly, when that does start happening, I think that this is probably going to be one of the top 3 fan favorite trees for you guys, just because it is so thick, so full of flowers, so colorful, and it feels like you could spot it from a mile away. During the spring and summer, this tree is very busy and colorful, so it'll remain in its current basin. Its plain color, but nice formal square shape is perfect for this piece. The first step you guys just saw was easy. I just pulled away the invasive weeds and grass that got a chance to take hold in the basin. I also removed the decorations, and I will be leaving them out for a bit while the tree recovers from this project. Since the weeds and grass had a really good foothold in this piece, I cut back the top inch or so of topsoil that could resprout and allow for that bonsai to get overrun with junk roughage again. There's some really neat green, low-sitting moss around the base of the tree, and I left that just so that it could spread out again over time, since at the end I will be putting a little bit of new topsoil over the top. I noticed after a bit of digging that this tree was also not properly planted in the first place, and that there were no screens or drainage layer at the bottom of the soil. Now, I was not planning on fully repotting this piece today, so I dug underneath the far side of the root mass, and I carefully slid a piece of wire mesh in over that drainage hole. Rather than wiring the mesh in, I just covered it tightly with some lava rock and a bit of bark to help protect the drainage from being clogged at a future time. At this point, I didn't see any additional benefit to anchoring the tree either, since I was able to get a little bit more of that lava rock and bark into place. That's gonna not compact like soil, and that'll help keep the tree in place as time goes on. Eventually, I will need to fully repot this piece, but I will probably make that a phase 2 restoration project for the fall or winter while the tree is in more of a hibernation mode. Okay, and this is the fun part of the video where we get to look at it after its quick phase 1 of cleanup. There's a ton of awesome new growth going in, and it's all going to be blooming over the next couple of weeks. You can definitely follow and subscribe to make sure that you catch all of the shorts that I post as these are blooming, and I'm going to make sure everybody gets to see those as the season changes. There's so much awesome detail on this side of the trunk, and I want to have that exposed, this lower root system and that little area of detail in the middle of the trunk. I want those to be visible, so I'm gonna have to train some of these branches to move upward, and I'll also position the tree so that it grows towards the sun in the direction that I'm wanting with that. On both sides, there's a nice healthy patch of moss. This stuff is going to grow in great over that new topsoil and fill in those areas of dirt around the root mass. Once I'm caught up with a couple of other trees that need their phase 1 done, then I'll be able to get into some phase 2 on these trees where I start training these branches upwards with some wiring. And until then, I'm just going to start setting them in the position that'll help them grow naturally into the direction that I want. We want all of those really great trunk features and lower root features and even some of the moss and dirt exposed. And you'll also want to see if we throw an ornament of some type back in. But that's going to be just about it for today for phase 1 of restoration. Beautiful plant, and I'm really liking how this is turning out. And that's going to bring us to the closing portion of this video. Again, I want to encourage everyone who's watching to please drop a subscribe down below, click the notification bell, drop a like or a comment on the video. All of that is super helpful as I get this channel up and running. And pretty soon I'm going to be able to start doing these live on YouTube with you guys. If I hit 50 subscribers, then I can actually stream these restorations live. I can get your input in real time, and we can kind of take on these projects together. And until then, I'm also looking into getting a Twitch stream put together so that we can start streaming more immediately off of a Twitch handle. And I've also got an Instagram that is coming together. You can find us on Instagram. It's @GroveSleeper. And I'm going to start posting more videos, photos, and shorts to that channel as well. So once again, thank you all for your support. Thank you for coming by. I hope you enjoy my trees. I hope you enjoy the content. I'm trying lots of different stuff out on this channel with the shorts, the mid-length, and the full-length restoration videos. So please drop a like and comment. Just engage with the videos that you like the most, because I want to know what you guys want to see. I've got lots more trees coming up. We've got lots of videos to make, lots of work to do. So I'm looking forward to seeing the next one. Thanks for dropping by, and I'll see you later.